In this video, we'll be looking at the category sort image under the Lesson Activity Toolkit found in the Activities. If we want to go find it, we click on our Gallery tab, Lesson Activity Toolkit, Activities, and then Category Sort Image. And down the bottom we'll have the different ones in their different colors. You can either drag it in or double click. I've used the example from the Activities for us to go through it. Let's start on the top right hand side where our question mark is. If we click on that, this helps us to create your own sorting activity and explains how it's done. If we go to the left, we have Edit. Here we find a lot of labels. So we can either start with 3 columns or 2 columns, depending on how much we want. And you can go and change the names of those columns by simply double clicking and dragging over the word, or deleting the word and then typing in the headings for those labels. Once again, we have the password. If you feel like using the password, you'd click on it and add the password. We can also select how many images we want to use. So it starts at 1 image and goes all the way up to 16 different images. You then put your images into the different blocks, and next to it you get to choose which column that image falls in. Now this is where you've got to be on top of your game, whilst your students will kindly let you know that you haven't got it right. The last button I want to look at is the Solve button. If I have that ticked, when I click OK, the Solve button will appear. You run the risk of one of your children coming up to the board and clicking on Solve straight away, which moves all the answers in there for you. If I was to deselect the Solve button and click OK, the Solve button would not be there. So the children could not do that. The children then come up and move the pictures into the correct columns. And once they're finished, we can click check how many they got right, green ticks, and how many they got wrong, red crosses. Those left behind are thought to be wrong. Let's create a quick one using images. Now you'll notice that I already have my images for this activity. I highly recommend that you go and get all the images beforehand to save you time. So we're going to go use an orange category sort. I'm just going to make it a bit smaller while I create this. I need to be in edit mode in order for me to take my pictures and put them into the blocks. But firstly I'm going to start with 3 columns. And I'm going to go no legs, 2 legs, and 4 legs. Now what I need to do is check how many images I have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 images. So we're going to go use 11 images. I want the Solve button, and now I'm simply going to drag. You'll notice that the block turns yellow. That indicates that it's ready to take in the picture. You'll notice that the squares go yellow. That tells me that it's ready to take or suck in my picture to that block. Now you'll notice that I'm just randomly putting them into blocks. Some of them have labels next to them, but we'll need to go through those and check. So 0 legs correct. That'll be 4 legs, 4 legs, 4 legs, no legs, 4 legs, 2 legs, 2 legs, no legs, 2 legs, and 2 legs. And we're done. I can click OK. I'm going to resize it so it fits my page. You'll also notice that the pictures get a little bit smaller, so the bigger you can have it. Some teachers prefer to go to full screen mode, so that the pictures are even larger so the children at the back can see. And then we commence with matching up. It is up to you how we get the children to do this activity. You have 11 pictures. It could be 1 child. It could be broken down into 2 children, 3 children, doing so many pictures each. Okay, let's see how I've done. Check. That one was wrong. Not there. Goes across into that one. Things to keep in mind with this activity are try get your pictures before it saves you time, and remember that the pictures get smaller. So if you have a very complex detailed picture and you want to push it into this little square, it could lose a lot of its definition and children might not be able to understand or see what that picture is. Thank you for watching this video brought to you by the Technology Training Academy.